Hello guys, how are you doing? It's Olga here. Today I have another Japanese video, so I wanted to show you the apps I use on my phone and my desktop to study the N5, the Japanese exam. So let me change the camera angle so you can see everything much better, and let's start. So here I have my phone with all my apps. So let's start for the one that I think you already know. It's Google Translate. So what I'm going to show you here is not how it works, because I guess you know how a dictionary works, but it has this thing, it's called camera, that it's actually really useful. If you go to the scan part, you can, sorry if it's too, no. You can scan it and you can highlight the box that you want to know what it means, and it will tell you here. It's super fast, and you don't need to find the radicals in a dictionary or as we used to do it. So that's how I use Google Translate. Also, I have this keyboard here. This one is not in Hiragana or Katakana, so you can write as you usually write, and it will tell you the different ways to write. So you just pick the one you want and it will show you here. And also you can use it as a regular keyboard. If you deactivate the translation, you can use it in English. And the next one is Jisho. This is not an app, it's a website. So it's my favorite one because I can find the kanjis really fast, and it will tell me how to write them, but especially how to do it in a handwritten way. So for example, Kyo, you can find the audio and the meaning. So if you go to details, now it will tell you the kanji that compose this word. So for example, ima, it's written this way. So it's really useful. And also you can find a word a kanji by radicals. So just take the radicals that form that word, and it will tell you which one's here. But instead of this one, I use Google Translate for that because it's way too faster. So yeah. The next one is gonna be Anki. I don't use it anymore, Anki, because it was really useful while I was studying for the NtflxMultiSubs. But right now I don't like to spend way too much time in my phone. So I try to, that's why I have some books here. So I rather use a book instead of an app. But yeah, it's useful if you know how to use it. So you can get shared decks. For example, you can find decks of the Genki book and download the ones you find it more useful, or if you want N5 vocabulary or blah blah blah, or you can make your own. So if you go to create deck, you can type the name you want. I have the N5 here, so let's add a word. So here, let's type it in kanji. I don't know how to type. So let's add it, and you will see now that it will show it here, Kyo. So show answer, and depending if you know the answer or not, just type the one. This one is easy, so yeah, it will appear like 4 days after the other ones. I don't know exactly how it works, the appearance period, but yeah, it's flashcards. So, and the last one, this is for reading. I bought the first one is free, and those two is like, I think $3 or something each one. I really like them because I needed something to practice, and the good thing about this one is that you also have the listening. So yeah, you can practice your pronunciation and practice the reading speed, and it's pretty cute. Yeah, I think they are traditional stories or something like that. I really like it. So the next one is not an app, but I use Procreate to practice drawing Hiragana, Katakana, and also kanji. So I decided to make my own chart study practice sheets. So this is the result. I don't know, I find it pretty cute. I thought what people would like to use when starting with Japanese. So you will find here the charts for Hiragana and Katakana. Also some blank tables, so you can write. This actually is for kanji, especially for kanji. So let's try. You have here the space to write the kanji, and you can use this one here to write the furigana if you need it. So it's pretty useful actually. And also it comes with all the hiraganas and katakanas. So each page has 2 characters. So in this one, for example, is wo. So you know the direction and how it has to be done. And you can start practice in the first column. And when that's it for you, just move to the next column, which is blank, and you can keep practicing. By the way, the trick here is to have the streamline version, because this way it's like the perfect it's the perfect stroke. So yeah, I don't know, I thought that some of you might find this useful. I know there's a lot on the internet, but it's not as cute and it's not as helpful. I also have put some vocabulary in here for each one of them. So for example, for yo, you have yoru, that's night, and for you have yuki, which is snow. So you can also start learning some easy vocabulary. And I don't know, I as I said, you will have the link below, so if you like it, check it out. And let's go for the desktop apps, and I will show you on my computer. So let's go. The first one is called Furigana, and it's an extension for Chrome. And what it does is to put furigana on top of the kanji. So when you are practicing your reading, you don't need to stop each time there's a kanji you don't understand. So you can turn it on and off, and that's pretty much all. And the other one is another extension, but designed for Netflix. And it duplicates your subtitles. So you can have one in your language and the other one in Japanese. So you can try to understand what it says. You can also customize the font size, and yeah, it's pretty simple. So that was the last one I'm using for studying. So yeah, that was all for today. In the next one, I will show you how I study kanji with this book, and also how I complement the vocabulary with this one. So yeah. Subscribe if you like this kind of Japanese theme. I know that I always do illustrations, but yeah, I also like to study Japanese, so I guess some of you also will like that. So I'll see you in the next one. Adios!